So now we're going to try to figure out how we can make the numbers work. We're going to play around with them, see what we can do to get these numbers looking a little bit better. So I did a little research. I realized the mill rate is actually 2.51. I also found out the seller wasn't, I think initially was thinking 28, then things kind of got brought down. We ended up offering, I think it ended up being like 26, and then we offered a lot less. So I'm going to hold the purchase price down to 26 million. And then later we're going to kind of play with that again on kind of what we offered. So I just wanted to correct those things first off. And so now, the returns still don't look good. We're going to keep playing with the numbers here. So one thing we can do, we can go to the mortgage, see if we can get any interest only. That's going to help bring our debt coverage service ratio up. So we're going to put 36 months in. Okay, so we tried putting some interest only. That did help our debt coverage service ratio. So that is improved, which is good. That's green. We want, when it's up above 1.4, that's great. 1.2 is kind of where the lender requires. So that's where interest only helps on that. Instead of paying the 1.7 million day one, we only have to pay $780,000 for 3 years. So that's very helpful there. Now these numbers are still pretty low. The annual rate of return cash on cash. So one company that we actually look at with management companies right now is Simplify Management. Now their philosophy is more AI approach to management. So not everyone's going to want to go with them. Some people want to stick to more of a traditional management company, which is great. But we've been experimenting with them. And so their prices, they don't do the management fee. They take out they pay for some of the admin fees. We're going to drop that in half. And they do marketing. So I reduced some of the expenses. And then their expenses, $85 per door per year or something like that. So it comes out to be about $1,050. So we're going to put this at $1,100, and that's going to cover Simplify's cost. So that reduces our expenses a lot here, which helps our returns go up a little bit. They're still pretty far below where we want. So something we can do, we can go potentially look at the value add tab and see what we can do here. It did mention that we could go up to about $100. I put the $100 in there, and that helps a little bit, not a whole lot. So I think the biggest thing at this point now, we already have a lot of value adds in here, a lot of things that are helping improve the income and all that. So we're kind of limited to what to really do now, since a lot of it's kind of covered. The only thing we can really fix is the purchase price. So I think ended up offering about 23 million. So when we dropped it down to 23 million, our ARR improved a bunch and our cash on cash improved a bunch. I do need to come over here and fix the exit cap rate to 6, and that's going to hurt. I think we had it maybe at 5.5 because the market's super strong there. We're actually buying it for kind of less than what it will go for later on. But still, our returns are hitting 8.5. We're getting there. So we could play with the numbers more, but our annual rate of return is pretty low still. So it's just hard. There's not much left we can do here. And at that point, we just got to kind of throw in the towel and be like, it's not a great deal. It doesn't hit our returns. We're going to have to move on to the next one. So hopefully this kind of helped you see how to kind of play with the numbers a little bit. We added Simplify Management. That reduced our costs a bunch. Did some interest only. We could reduce the interest rate as well. Look at that. Now that helps their cash on cash. We mess with the exit cap rate a little bit. We don't want to mess with that too much. We want to do it based off the market. And we mess with a little bit of the premium for unit upgrades. So we played with that a little bit. Now I want to actually go through these other tabs down here at the bottom and kind of show you what's back there and why are they important to kind of get familiar with and know to help you analyze deals more.